All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today, our topic is very simple, but yet it's very confusing. Uh, and for sure, it's confusing for those who don't have knowledge. Before we start, please invite your friends, share the link on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you can, so we can get more people to be with us and to learn. And don't forget about to download the video after we finish broadcast. The God of Islam, his name supposedly is Allah. If we search trying to find out from the Muslims who is Allah, you will find the most funny, silly answers ever you can imagine. But we have to be honest here. Not only Muslims, they have silly answers. Sometimes even Christians have silly answers. Not only about Allah, even about if you ask them about Jesus. But the problem is, if somebody is a Christian and he don't know really much, that's because he is not educated. But in Islam, no Muslim knows who is Allah. And actually, the educated Muslim is more confused from the uneducated Muslim. So in Christianity, we might find somebody, like just yesterday we were talking about Jesus, and then some Christians, they say Jesus was a Jew. Oh, okay, well, he is your God or he's a Jew? No, he is his God and he is a Jew. So here you notice that this is a childish thinking. He is your God, he is the God of the Jews. He is born between the Jews. He is born from a woman, she is a Jew. But his existence have nothing to do with his birth. Before Abraham, I am. So we know the existence of Jesus. He said, I am the beginning, I am the end, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega. Still, you find some silly who do not know really who is Jesus, and they think he is just a Jew. He is the God of the Jews. He is the King of Kings. He is the beginning, he is the end. Everything was created by him and for him, which means the Jews are created for him. So how you say he is a Jew? So the problem is we have people who have a very naive thinking. It's like, you know, you ask a person, describe for me, did you go to the palace of, let us say, famous palace, let us say the most famous place, and he don't remember anything from the palace except the door. That's it. This is the whole palace. So human being, there's many of them, or let us say many of us, they are very surface thinking, especially when it's come to God, because thinking about it deeply, maybe it is tiring for some, so they are lazy even to think. When we speak about God, and you claim that you believe in God, shouldn't you know even who's your God? As an example, if a Muslim says to me, well, how you believe that Jesus is God and yet he is a man? Well, God, he can be whatever he wish. And he is God because he is Almighty God. So if God cannot be man and cannot be God in the same time, that means he cannot be Almighty. So here you contradict the logic of calling God Almighty. So why you call him Almighty? Why you call him Almighty if he is limited? If he is limited in ability, if he is limited to be what he want to be or what he is. So are you going to be the one who decide what God can be? And this is here the problem with hold on. I don't know. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's it. Thank you, thank you. All right. Sorry for that, guys. I have a delivery from Gabriel. By the way, in Islam, there is no Gabriel, there's Jibril, just in case you do not know. There is no Gabriel. There's Jibril, which means even the name is wrong. Now we go back to our topic. If we try to read articles about Allah, Allah God. To God, Allah belong 99 names. Supposedly now the Muslim who made this article, he is telling us who is Allah. And now he gave us an answer. Allah have 99 names. What does this have to do with who is Allah? And if you read the names, you will see how funny, how silly they are. As an example, Allah is the proud. As an example, Allah is the believer. Allah believe in what? So when somebody speak about God, and we ask him who is your God, and he do not know, obviously he is very confused. He do not know. So why you are telling me Allah have 99? And by the way, why Allah have 99 names? Well, what does that mean? What is that exactly? And the funny, Muhammad he have 99 names and Allah has 99 names. How that could be? So you just made a man equal to your God. Both have names, and actually they share the same names almost. And by the way, if we ask the Muslims where the 99 names is coming from, they will not be able to show us the 99 names in the Quran. And actually I challenge the Muslim to show us the 90 names of Allah from the Quran. They cannot find them. It's a fabrication. Muhammad he said it, and the Muslims copy paste. And Muhammad always he say things which is false, and Muslims they copy and nobody notice. And I will give you an example of false explanation for the Muslims about who is God. It is known the fact every language has one or more term that use reference to God, and sometime to lesser deities. This is not the case with Allah. Allah is a personal name. Until now, by the way, he is being honest, but not too much. Which is a true God. That's it. This is the only true God. That's it. If you have different name, you are wrong. This is the wrong God. Okay. Nothing else can be called Allah. Nothing else. Nothing. The term has no plural or gender. This shows its uniqueness when compared with the word God, which can be plural gods or feminine God. By the way, this is false, because how you confirm there's no gender for it if this is not even an Arabic word? Where do you get this from that this is not without gender? And actually we can prove that this is have a gender. If we go in the Quran, we will find your God Allah saying the following. Your God Allah saying the following. Not my God, your God. And I challenge the Muslims to say that Allah has no gender, and we will see how that can be. When we speak about Allah, why the Muslim they keep saying he if Allah has no gender? If the word Allah has no gender, why they keep saying he, his, him? You know what I mean? You see, once a Muslim said to a Christian, why Jesus is a male, not a female? A Muslim asking question, why Jesus is male, not a female? So now the Muslim is trying to use his brain. Okay, why Jesus is not a female? Let us say, why God don't have a daughter? Why he have a son of God? Well, why you don't ask yourself first, the God of Islam he reject to have daughters, and actually the Arab before Islam They worship the three daughters of Allah. So when you ask a Muslim, you as a Muslim, why Jesus was male, or he is a male, not a female, why you don't ask yourself why Allah get upset that the one who worship females is worshiping the Satan? It is your God who make a big issue about gender. Jesus coming as a male does not change the fact that still he is holy. He have no sex, he have no partners, he have no female partner. So being as a male will not change the fact that he is God in the same time. Additional to this, do Islam accept females to be a prophet? In the Bible we have women who they are prophets and judges. Prophets and judges. And you can go right now, search in Google, you will find many well-known names. In Islam we cannot find one person is considered to be a prophet and she is a female. And Allah believed that those who worship a deity which is a female deity, they are worshiping the devil. Allah have a complaint, and he said, do you take for yourself children's who they are male and for Allah is the female? So what Allah is a problem? Allah, he is complaining that the Arab, they gave him the daughters and they took the sons. Allah don't like that, and even he says this is for sure indeed unfair division. So if Allah not a male, why he is so much upset about the gender? If the God of Islam don't care about being male or female, why worshiping a female is an issue for Allah? And why he like to have a male? Even the angels, Allah he refused according to the Quran. And when I say Allah, that's me Muhammad. He says that those who they are kuffar, the bad ones, is the one who give angels female names. So even if you give angels female names, you are a bad person, you are satanic. And not only that, is there any angels are females? Absolutely not. Chapter 17, verse number 40. Are you serious? You Arab, you believe there is angels who they are females? You are disgusting. That's what it says. So when a Muslim he speak about his God saying that Allah is a plural word, has no gender, that is a big fat lie, because every word in the Quran saying he. However, still we need to prove it more and make it more clear. Shall we make it more clear? Because a Muslim he might say, oh, this is not enough. So what if it says it is he? Not a big deal. Do you have a clear proof that Allah is a male God? For sure we have a clear proof. But are you willing to read it, Muslims? Are you willing to accept what is written in your books? Are you willing to be brave and to say that is crazy? If we go in the Quran, and we have tons of verses in front of us, all the Quran speak clearly that Allah, he reject females, he like males, and all his prophets are males, and all the angels are male. You remember when we showed you the verses saying that are you going to give names of females to the uh, to the angels, you must be a kafir. That's mean Allah, He is confirming that only all the angels He have, they are male. Otherwise, why He upset from giving names to the females? And why He's upset if you believe that an angel he is a female? Obviously, Allah is upset, for He rejects such an idea. This is a disgusting idea. For Allah. Do we have any Muslim in the text? Any Muslim making a challenge? Again, just to reminder, if there is any Muslim, he claimed that he is a sheikh or etc. If you have a Facebook page, post in your page that I challenge a Christian prince to debate me. We will check your Facebook if you are really a sheikh, not just a kid. You know, I just give us your Skype and I will call you immediately. But after you post in your Facebook, and we check that you are a legitimate person. And when we say legitimate, we mean, you know, not anyone claim to be, okay, I want to debate Christian Prince. Because we want people to have a benefit of a conversation. Conversation with kids is useless. Now, if we go in the Quran, we will find a clear verse saying that Allah is a male and He have a penis. How we can prove that? In chapter 21, verse number 17, and this is the Muslim translation, by the way. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just showing you whatever they have in their in the screen as it is. It says that if Allah wanted to have lahwan, and here in the English they say pastime. Lahwan in Arabic is a word mean a women, which is coming from the word fun. So if we want to take a woman as partner, we will take it from our kind. Now, if Allah is not male, why and how Allah will take a woman to be His partner? You know what I mean? Now, some Abdul, they might say to you, this guy is lying. There is nowhere in the Quran it says what he is saying. So what we will do now? As you know, we don't say things without giving reference and proving it to you. That will be not right. The Muslims accuse us to be lying even when we show it in the screen. So imagine if we don't show it. So chapter 21, verse number 17, we will go in front of you and we'll read the interpretation together. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Jordan, owned by the corrupt king of Jordan, who claimed to be from the family of Muhammad. And this is the Muslims' interpretation, not mine. I have nothing to do with it. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Had we desired to find some diversion, that which provide diversion in the way of a partner or a child, we would have found it with ourselves from among, read carefully with me, among what? Among what, guys? Do you see it there? Do you see it? Among what? Among the beautiful eyed houris. Those are the females which Osama bin Laden and all the Mujahideen, Allah promised them to have bing bing bomb bomb with them. So if Allah is not a male, how Allah is going to have virgins who they are a human too in His bed, if He desire? Do you understand? Do you understand, people? If Allah is not a male, not a female, as they claim, and they lie to us always, but yet all the Quran says it is he, it is he, it is to him, it is he. Why you don't say it is she? Okay, say sometime she, say sometime he. Or what about say he, she? Like Shamshi. This verse confirm that if Allah want to have a women for fun, for sex, lahwan. Now, by the way, we can show you from the Islamic interpretation that the word lahu mean women. We are not making things up. And I will change any Muslim to say this not doesn't mean. And even here, even your scholar says that if you want to take a partner or a child, which means if you want to have a wife or a girlfriend to do bang bang with her, to have a child, he will choose them from a what? And here we have a problem. Anyone notice what the problem? Additional to having sex with the beautiful eyed women. Anyone notice? Adjust the screen. Oh, you don't see it all? Okay, sorry. Better now? All right. So what is the other problem here in the screen you see with me? Somebody help me. Ourself, thank you. What's your name? Cruzito. Can't you make your name easier for me to read it, my friend? How Allah is one, and now Allah will have sex with ourself. As you see, when he said ourself, he said from among the beautiful eyed and the houris and the angels, which means it's possible for Allah to have sex with the angels. So Allah is a bisexual. The female are the beautiful eyed houris. The angels are males, and we showed you the verses from the Quran. You can't even give them names of females. So Allah saying, not me, if Allah wanna if somebody, he will if ourself, which mean himself. And then he explained what is ourself is. He says, the one I will if first, I will start with the beautiful eyed women or the angels. Any Muslim here can answer? You see, look at the Muslims in the chat. They are calling me names, but nobody can answer me. Call me all the names you want. I mean, here we go. This is your scholar. This is your Islamic website. It's not my website. So what we will do now? Huh? Any Muslim? The guy, his name is CP, the liar. And Noah, he drank in wine, and he was naked in his tent. So? Brother, I was naked yesterday too. I took a shower. I mean, this is how silly they are. They have no answer. We have God is going to F himself, and they are worried about Noah. Who is Noah? What is a big deal? You're a prophet. He was naked. Do you want to show you the hadith? You're a prophet. He ran to open the door to men, and he is totally naked. And you're a prophet was a drunken. And not only that, you Muslims, you pray and you are a drunk. And even the Quran registered that. And you're a prophet used to teach the Muslims how to make wine. But we don't want to change the topic, but just to, just to spank you a little bit, just for, like a snack, so you can get busy. Is that your Quran or this is my Quran? Who are they, the Abdul, who used to pray and they are drunk? Are you the Abdul? You are making fun of Noah, and he was a drunk. All of you Muslims were drunk in the mosque. Bismillah. Rahman Rahim as the Rahim. Brother, why that thing is moving, brother? Brother, the Kaaba is not moving. It is the vodka, brother. It is the vodka. They arrested a woman in Saudi Arabia airport, and she have a bottle of whiskey with her black label. So the police, he said to her, aren't you ashamed of yourself in this age to bring whiskey with you to the city of Mecca? She said, my son, I'm very old. He said, what does this have to do with drinking whiskey? She said, I cannot go around the Kaaba. I drink this whiskey, the Kaaba will go around me. That makes sense. So Abdul, don't talk about Noah was drunk. Your prophet is a drunk. You Muslims are a drunk, and your God himself is a drunk. Don't you see what he's saying? He's going to F himself. We go back to the topic. Here we notice that we have three problems. Problem number one, it is possible for Allah to have sex. Otherwise, it's going to be stupid to say, if we wish to have a partner for sex, we will take it from the women or the angels, but he cannot do it. So what do you mean, if we wish, if you cannot do it anyway? You know what I mean? If I say to you, if I want to buy, I will buy from this store. That's mean I am able to buy. Is that correct? Do you understand me, guys? Am I understood? If I say to you, if I drive a car, I like to drive four wheels drive. That means I can drive, right? So when I say if I want to have sex, that's mean I can have sex. Otherwise, why you are saying if I want to have sex? The screen is blurry. The screen is not good, guys. Did you say the word al-wadud? You have to say the word al-wadud, 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 and then you might have heart attack. It's your internet, my friend. So, when Allah he says ourselves, Allah destroy all the Muslims claim that Allah is one. If we go to the Muslim articles, they say to us right away, the oneness of Allah. I mean, they give you a headache with the oneness of Allah. Allah is one. Who care if Allah is one or four, Abdul? Who care? I mean, this is not my topic. Let us say Allah is 7. Let us say Allah is 20. The question is, he is 1 or 2 or 3, or or is exist or not. If there is somebody he worship 10,000 gods and they are exist, it means he's right. What the numbers have to do with the proving anything? So the Muslim is so proud. We believe in the monotheism. You're right. Well, Shaitan, he believe his God, and there is many they worship him. Right now, there is a church in San Francisco, satanic church. It's called the Church of Satan. You will see them wearing blacks and putting rings in their noses and their ears, etc. They worship Satan. They believe he's the only God. Now here we go. This is monotheism. So what monotheism mean? So we ask you, who is your God? You say to me, Allah is monotheism. Well, nice to meet you, monotheism. Hey, monotheism, how are you? Well, monotheism, I am one too. I must be God. Trust me, I am not two. The only time I feel like I am two, you know, if I like go in the mall, you know, like you see there's many mirrors and windows, etc. So you see reflections, like suddenly I became many. And because I'm an Arab, I get scared sometimes. So they keep repeating for us, our God is one. So? But you do not know who is your God. Who is the Muslim? He have the courage and the knowledge between all those who are playing in their noses, trying to find some boogers to throw at me. Who can answer us how Allah he says ourself, and he is talking here about taking partners? When we ask Muslims about we, they say we, it's a majestic, like a king. He says we. So Allah copying the kings? That's funny. So he's not we, but he call himself we. So why sometimes he say he, and why say he sometimes he say I? Why you don't always say we? We. So Allah, when Allah he say we, he don't mean that he is many. It is he is one. Ah, okay. But when Allah he says ourself, he mean what? Any Muslim can tell me? When Allah is saying ourself and he's speaking about having sex with the partner, are you insisting Muslims that ourself mean Allah will have sex with himself? Anyone remember how shaitan have sex in Islam? Anyone? Who remember how shaitan have sex in Islam with himself? Anyone remember? I don't want to draw here, but it's okay. I mean, we will try not to make it too much. According to the Mohammedan, not to me, Allah created shaitan. This is shaitan. Okay, this is shaitan. Let us make him handsome. Handsome shaitan. Okay, this is shaitan. Very handsome. This is his nose. I saw him in the circus, you know. And then suddenly, this is his body. Okay, and those are his legs. Okay, now we are going to go to suspense and action. The Muslims, they were wondering how the shaitan, how Allah he says, are you going to worship shaitan and his kids? But Allah he kicked only one shaitan from heaven, so how he have kids? He did not kill a female with him. So they come with an idea, or Muhammad by inspire them, that Allah he have a penis in the right leg. This is his penis, and he have a vagina in the left leg. So when shaitan wanna have sex, he shake his legs and he if this with that. Alhamdulillah. Now we found the reason how shaitan have babies. And then shaitan, after he shake his legs and do bing bing to himself, then he lay down 10 eggs. 10 eggs. Not 9 or 99 like Allah. No, they are 10, brother. 10 eggs. Now from every egg, how many shaitan they will be born? Anyone remember? Anyone remember? Nobody remember? How many shaitan they are going to come from each egg? 70, thank you. 70 egg. So now, okay, let us calculate our numbers. Shaitan, he lay 10 eggs. From every eggs we have 70. But here is the beauty. The 70, the 70 babies are not all male. They are male and female shaitan. So only the first shaitan, he was male and female in the same time. So 70 x 10. What is the total? 700 beautiful, cute Satan, male and female, are born from the first day. And every day, not every month, this is every day. Shaitan, he if himself by shaking his legs. Until now, nothing changed because he don't have a wife still. So Allah, you know, I mean, he is the all-wise. He taught us how shaitan, he did if himself. Now we go back to Allah. When Allah, he says, if I want to have sex, I will have sex with ourselves. Is Allah going to do what shaitan did? Or he is going to sleep with the beautiful eyed women as you see here in the screen? The Muslims' opinion is Allah will not if himself. He is going to do boom boom. I learned this word when I was in Asia. A woman, she said to me, sir, do you want to do boom boom? I said, what is that, bing bong? So Allah want to do boom boom ourselves. And then we find that ourself is women. So how Allah is God, but yet He is ourself is a human? Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Hmm? If Allah is not a man, Allah is not a human, how the partner is a human, and how He called a human ourselves? Getting my point? Any Muslim have an answer? Additional to throwing boogers at me? By the way, the Prophet, he used to clean the boogers from the wall of the Kaaba. I can show you the reference. I mean, this is how decent the Muslims are around the Prophet, putting their boogers in the wall of the Kaaba. You today, you lick it and you kiss it, and they used to put their boogers in it. And this is why there's like a singer, she used to sing, I can boogie, boogie, boogie. This is like a Kaaba booger, like booger, booger. So what is the answer? Anyone knows? What is the answer? Additional to calling me names. Hmm? And the Muslim, they say that we never desire. By the way, it doesn't say that. Nowhere it says, and we never desire. This is like, this is in the interpretation. But in Arabic, it doesn't say we never desire. It says if we are going to do. Nowhere it says, and we don't desire. In kunna fa'ilin. If we are going to do so. So after speaking all this time about Allah, do we understand who's Allah? No. All what we know, that Allah's sexual appetite is not working these days. If He desire to if, He will if the black-eyed women. Look at this here. Allah, He says to us that those women, nobody touched them, but the fact He might, because remember, this is a verse Allah, He said 1400 years ago, maybe a week after He got horny. And how Allah and Shabir Ali, they can if the same women. To make it simple for you, as long the target is the beautiful eyed virgins, which I suspect very much they are virgins. So if this is Shabir Ali, this is brother Shabir Ali, this is Shabir Ali here. This is his beard. And this is number 19. Because wherever he go, he keep talking about number 19, number 19. Like this is what he have in his hat. So this is brother Shabir Ali. And this is his beard, which is very beautiful and very zigzag. I wish I have a beard like this beard. All right. Shabir Ali, when he go to heaven, brother, he will have the same virgins as Allah. So Allah and Shabir Ali, they have one partner. It's a beautiful, sexy, 1 mile ass female. By the way, I explained to you before why Muhammad, he said that their ass will be 1 mile. Anyone remember? Anyone remember? Why Muhammad, he told them, I will give you 1 mile ass females? The Arab, they like big women. I told you, like when I was a kid, there is a song. I did not understand really what it's mean. You know, I mean, like because it says that she is so beautiful to the point the camel could not carry her. And I was wondering what the beauty have to do with the camel carrying her. But later, when I start studying and researching, I found that the Arab in the old days believe that if a woman she is big, huge, that means she is healthy and she is good in bed and she will give you a lot of babies. So the bigger, the better. So Muhammad, he knew what the Arab like. So he promised them that you will have a woman, her ass is 1 mile. And by the way, I am complaining still because why 1 mile? I mean, why you don't make it 2 miles? I mean, what are you losing? I mean, what's wrong with this God? Why you are cheap, man? Make it 2 miles. What about 65 mile? I saw a TV in the other day, 65 inch. I would love to have a wife. She have 65 mile bum. And don't ask me what I'm going to buy panties for her. She will be naked anyway. In America, it's called big love. What big love? What if you are small? What if you are five foot and your wife ass alone is 1 mile and she decide to sit in your lap? What will happen to you, cockroach? She will say to you, honey, where are you? Honey, where are you? And you say, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Yeah. We will see you in the graveyard, brother. Back to the topic. So who is the Muslims from those who they are in the bushes want to tell us why Allah is saying if you want to have sex, we will have sex with ourselves from the beautiful eyed women. Any Muslim? Any Abdul want to say something? You keep lying to us saying ourself mean His Majesty. Ourself, Allah is one. Here we go. Allah is one, but He called Himself ourself. And when He speak about ourself, He mean effing somebody from His kind. Correct, guys? Because when I say from ourself, that's mean from our kind. If I say myself, that's mean from me. As simple as that. Ourself, it's mean it's not one. We are many, but all of us from the same kind. Self. If you don't understand English, Abdul, go and translate the word ourselves. What does that mean? So who is the Muslim? Who is the beautiful Muslim? Cute Muslim would give us the answer. Why Allah speaking about ourself, yet He is going to talk about, He's talking about having sex with ourself. The one you call yourself CP, change your name and come back. The only liar here is your prophet who promised you endless penis, not me. Anyone? Who is a Muslim when I give us an answer? Mayday, Mayday. Once I was on a vacation, and there is a guy in the, they have like a bar in the beach. It's a resort, and there is a guy. He have a cup. I went there to get a cup of water, and there is a guy. He have a big cup of beer, and the other one is empty, and he was saying Mayday, Mayday. Unbelievable. I don't know. Mayday, Mayday. He want the other one. We cannot live without the beer, brother. I think the one who was making this verse, he was functioning with Mayday, Mayday. Too much beer. Otherwise, you tell me, you Muslims, why you cannot explain to us this verse? Hmm? Any Abdul? Mayday, Mayday? Anyone? And as you see, I'm not showing you my own statement. This is your Islamic books, this is not mine. As you see, and this is here, you can contact the King of Jordan. May Allah bless him. The King of Jordan, he was in Italy just 2 weeks ago, and he was giving a speech about God and mercy and peace and all the garbage. Yeah, right. Anyone? Hmm. Let me show you what this Abdul he said in Arabic. This Abdul, he said in Arabic the following. I'm going to show you. To answer your question, which mean about the meaning of this verse, he says, go back to the university which taught you and ask the professor, because they are like they made you laugh. I don't know, his English, his Arabic is weird. Uh, that in the tafsir of Sunnah or tafsir of Shia, and you are using the tafsir of Shia. I'm using tafsir of Shia. I mean, the one your name is Tom Christ. Let me tell you something. I want you to change your name. I will not accept you in our chat here with that name ever again, because you are a certified donkey. This is a Jalalain. From now on, you change your name and come back. This is a Jalalain, you donkey. This is not Shia. How stupid are you? I just said to you, the king of Jordan. Jordan is Shia country, you donkey. It's in the front of you on the screen. Tafsir al-Jalalain. And you saying to me, I'm using Tafsir al-Shia? How stupid are you? Thank God I'm not married and don't have a kid like you. I will commit suicide. And secondly, look what they complain about. If I use the tafsir of the Shia, they say Shia are false. If I use the tafsir of the Sunni, they say the Sunni are false. Let me tell you the good news. Both of you are stupid. And the reason you refuse each other interpretation, because none of them make sense anyway. Now give me the interpretation makes sense to you. And instead of putting your finger in your nose digging, give me the interpretation, the correct one. What is the correct interpretation? You're my fan. Well, summer is coming. I need many fans. Thank you. What I will do with you if you are my fan, my friend. I don't even have it. I have only 351 like. I don't know why people dislike me, man. 351. Man, if I am like beautiful like Prophet Muhammad. Did you see the video about the Prophet, how beautiful he is? Unbelievable, man. The guy in the video, they have a background music, like a horror movie. And then the man, he was walking in the night, and he saw the Prophet. He looked at the moon, and he looked at the Prophet. He looked at the moon, and he looked at the Prophet. He looked at the moon, and he looked at the Prophet. And he looked at the moon, and he looked at the. I'm not exaggerating. He's almost crying. He looked at the moon, and he looked at the Prophet. Okay, what happened, man? What happened after all of this? What happened? The result is the Prophet is more beautiful than the moon. I thought something will happen. It's like an American action movie, man. I mean, they make a suspense music, and then like suddenly you open the door and something there, like oops, my wife with the neighbor. So all of this to tell me that the Prophet is more beautiful than the moon. Who said to you that the moon face is good? Get a telescope and you will see how ugly the moon is. He looked at the moon. He looked at the Prophet. He spent like 15 minutes repeating the same thing. I got dizzy myself. I went to the kitchen. I made a sandwich. I came back. He's still saying, he look at the moon. He look at the prophet. He look at the moon. He look at the prophet. I went to the shower. I took a shower. I came back. The video is still running. He look at the moon. He look at the prophet. He look at the moon. He look at the prophet. I said to myself, let me take a nap, and I will come back to maybe tomorrow. And then I came back. He's saying, he look at the moon. He look at the prophet. He look at the moon. He look at the prophet. So I forward the video because I give up. And then he said at the end, and he said, oh, by Allah, the prophet face is more beautiful and white than the moon. Ah, it's a white face. They are flirting with the white face of the prophet. The prophet, there is I showed you the fatwa before, right? It says that the one who says the prophet is a black. Anyone remember what it says? What it says? The one who say the prophet is a black, kill him. This is Islam, my friend. Very racist cult. Do we have any Muslim want to give us an answer? By the way, to be honest with you, I like to be black. But what I can do? I'm waiting for a genie in the ball to make me black. Like I bought all the balls I can see, even in Home Depot, especially the old ones. They look old. And I like wipe my hands over them so maybe the genie will come out and he will ask me, what do you want? What is your wish? The first wish I will say to him, make me black for God's sake, man. And then the genie will say, why? He said, so I can have a girlfriend. Isn't it obvious? In Islam, it's a problem if you are black. Is that right, Muslims? Rapso man, yeah, Jamaican, yeah, I am Jamaican. Rapso man. Don't remind me of Jamaica. I went to Jamaica, and should I tell you what happened there? Let me tell you what happened. This is a true story. This is Sahih Bukhari. I went to the restaurant. I made orders. I ate, and now I want to leave. So I asked the guy in the restaurant, how much? He said, how much what? I said, how much I will pay? He said, pay what? I said, for the food I ate. He said, you do not eat here. So what are you talking about? The dishes in front of me. I am sitting in his restaurant. He is the one who brought the dishes for me. He said, you did not eat here. So what do you mean I did not eat here? I thought this is the candy camera, the one they see, they do it in Canada. But I said, this is Jamaica. It can't be the candy camera. I said, well, what do you mean I did not pay? You did not eat here. Don't you see the dishes in front of me and you are the one who brought the food? He said, listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Don't make me angry. Don't make me crazy, huh? You did not eat here. Just leave. So what? This is the result of the hashish. He took a drugs. He took a drugs. His friend came when we were arguing. I want to pay him. I don't want to go without paying. So a guy came, looked like he's a friend. So he said, what's happening? I said, I came here. I ordered food. There is a waitress. She was in the kitchen. She came. She brought the food. And now I'm asking him to pay. He said, you do not eat here. So he said to me, he do it always. Just go. He do that always. Just go. I'm going to give you the address of the address, so because you will not pay. That's beautiful. Everybody is high. Yeah, the guy, he took drugs and he is high. So that's it. For him, I did not eat there. I have nothing to pay, and he don't want to see me no more. Just get out. That is Muhammad. Any Abdul? No, Zakir Naik was not there. If Zakir Naik was there, I'm sure Zakir Naik will be able to convince the guy that he ate there. He will say to him, brother sister, I enter here and I ate from your food, and I have reference, and even I have witnesses. And if you don't believe me, I can show you. It's chapter 13, verse number 13 of the Quran. It said that Allah is going to send a thunder to see Qatar. And right away, the guy, he had to agree just to get rid of Zakir Naik because all the spit in the world will be in his face while he's talking. He will say, whatever you say, just stop opening your mouth. Any Abdul? Any Muslim Abdul? Hmm? Yusuf Ismail call you. Call me baby? What is that? Call me. Why when I call you? Yusuf Ismail, call me baby. What does that mean? Who are you to call you? Do you have an answer? Call me, leave a message. We will play your voice message. We will see if you are legitimate. Do you have a Facebook, Yusuf Ali? Are you a scholar? Do you have a long beard? How big is your beard? Short, small, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot? How big your beard? Okay, give us your Skype. Give us your Facebook to check you out. I blocked you. That means you are a kid. I block kids only. Do even your dad know that you are here? What if your dad now show up and you are here? Now, who is the Muslim want to tell us why Allah is saying He is going to have sex with ourselves? Any Abdul? Do you remember the guy? His name is Yusuf Isdate. Yusuf Isdate. He have a deen show. Call us if you have a Christian question. Christians, call us. So I start calling the deen show. I call the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, and the second they hear my voice, they hang up on me. The whole program, they don't take phone calls. It's a fake. Have you ever heard of a TV show? They receive phone calls in the cell phone and the phone never ring. So look, supposedly he have it in a mute. Yes, brother. Brother. In front of he's holding the cell phone, but nobody's calling. I never heard of a voice of somebody calling. And I called. Actually, it's in YouTube. Go see the recording. Search Christian Prince calling the Dean Show. I recorded them. Nobody is calling because they cannot take a live call. Even in Islamic chat rooms, you know, if you go to this program, it's called Paltalk. I used to call Islamic rooms like Hindu rooms. I don't making fun of the Hindus, no, but because everybody have a red dot in his forehead. When they give you a red dot in the chat room, that's mean you cannot text, you cannot talk. That's it. So why you are there? They are scared even from Muslims to ask questions. Everybody have a red dot in his forehead. I'm so afraid always. To be honest with you, I'm terrified. How much it took me to learn so much? Learn so much about what? About Allah is going to have bang bang with himself? That's very easy. It took me 2 minutes. If this is what your question asking about. It took me, my brother, only 1 day to go to the Kaaba. And then it took me 20 years to get out because it's so crowded, brother. And many people die, they walk in the top of each other. Any Abdul? So until now we have no answer. So as you see, they don't know who is Allah. They say to us, Allah is one, but Allah, He says He want to have sex with Himself. Ourselves. Answer, there's no answer, just name calling. As simple as that. Anyone? I'm telling you again, respect yourself. Hey, Ahmed, how are you? Guys, don't make Ahmad angry. Ahmad is angry now. He's saying, I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you, respect yourself. What you will do, okay? What you will do? What you will do? Huh? You will sleep with no shoes? What you will do? We want to answer, Ahmad. Allah saying, if you want to have sex, we'll have sex with ourselves. I need your help, Ahmad. Forget respect now. Don't respect me, Ahmad. I want an answer from you. Allah want to have sex with ourselves. Who is ourself and how Allah will have sex? Hello? Bin Yusuf. We will see. Yeah, we will see, my brother. No problem. I am supposed to be a polite person. Okay, I am supposed to be a polite person. Why Allah is not polite? What kind of Allah, what kind of God you have? He described to me what is inside the vagina which the women will have in heaven. Do you have an idea? What's wrong with you? Hmm? Is your God Allah polite? Brother, is your God Allah polite? Actually, one of the reasons I am still single after I saw this verse, I was confused. What is that? I thought the process is a lot easier, but after reading this, I mean, so are you saying to me I will go to heaven and I need to open this? And supposedly Allah is doing me a favor. Why He don't open it for us? We are Arab, we are lazy, we don't like to do work. Open it for us, make it ready. Let the genie do it. And what do you mean? There is no genie and there's no man did bang bang to them. What does that mean? Genie doing bang bang to them? What is the genie? Genie in the ball. See, here we go. The genie is on our way. You talk about vagina, the genie is there. You talk about sex, the genie is in your way. Even genie is going to have sex with our female women. By the way, if you are a Muslim, you have to put in your mind that you should be worried about two kinds of fornication. Your wife, she might fornicate with a Mohammedan Abdul or with a genie Abdul, because the Muslim believed that Muslim women, they have sex with genie. If you have my books, especially the last one, Sex and Allah, you will see there is a story of a guy. He opened the door and he found fire in the bushes of his wife. You know what bushes I'm talking about. What? This is the proof that he's a genie, because genie is made from fire. Otherwise, how she have fire there? Obviously, it's a genie. And this is why I advise all of you to buy Distinguish. Call Christian Prince. We have the best Distinguish for genie fire. Let's make some commercial. Our Distinguish is the best to turn off the fire of the genie. Any Abdul? How many of you have my book Sex and Allah? The 2 volumes. How many? Hmm? By the way, in case you do not know, we have our Spanish translation for The Deception of Allah is out already for those who speak Spanish. So get your copy before the price will go up. The price will be like this for maybe a week, and then the price will go up to say to be equal to the English copy. So that's to let you know. Or the German, the French. By the way, imagine Allah decided to write the Quran in German. Unbelievable. I mean, Why Arabic? What's wrong with the German? Huh? Or what about Dutch? Or what about Chinese? This is Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hmm? Why in Arabic? Why this God is racist? You know? Okay, how people will understand the book if the book nobody understand Arabic anyway? Even the Arab do not know Arabic. I know. I see. I'm very humble. I don't like to tell people that I know all languages in the world except the one you know. Any language, I speak all languages except the one you know. As simple as that. This is the only way not to get busted. What do you mean French is the best? French is the best? Lu? You know, if you ever take Muhammad to France for one day, he will add Lu in the front of every verse. He will say, Lu Allah. Lu, he is not drunk. Lu, he will take you to heaven. Lu, he will give you a lot of women. Lu, like, you know, first time I entered a chat room, they were saying Lul. I was saying, I did not learn that in English. And I opened the dictionary to see Lul, Lul, Lul. What is that? And nowhere I can find Lul. Alhamdulillah. Say Lul, Muhammad will add it to the Quran, trust me. This is why Muhammad, he added names like Istabrak. Istabrak is like a Gucci in the time of Muhammad. He promised the Muslims, in the heaven you will have special kind of clothes. Here we go, the same chapter actually. You see, this is the same chapter, chapter 55. This is the verse. It says that they will be in a mattresses, and the sheets of the mattresses, or let us say the cover of the mattresses, is made from a Gucci Istabrak. So don't be surprised if you say a word to Muhammad, he will add it there. Your school teacher, he was a Christian hater. Oh, brother, yes. My school teacher, his name is Allah. And I'm going to show you the reference. In chapter 5, brother, in the Quran, verse number 14, brother, Allah, he said, he is going to supply the Christians with a lot of hate. So as long you are a decent Abdul who is against hate, can you explain to us why Allah will supply the Christians with hate until Judgment Day? Brother, where is the Abdul talking about hate? I mean, they lecture you about hate when Allah is saying, hey, 555, how are you? Which five is you? Which one is you? Five? Your name, by the way, is the same as Muhammad. Dahm. You know what Dahm mean? Damham. Listen, Abdul. Your God here, Allah saying that Allah will spread hatred and enmity. He planted. This is the seed of Allah. He planted, this is your translation, among them enmity and hatred till the day of resurrection. MashaAllah. Your God, he did beat the devil. I mean, what is the job of the devil after this? What the devil is going to do? Nothing. Are you there? So now what we learned about Allah, that Allah, he sponsor hate. Allah, he like to spread hate. Allah, he like to plan. Allah, he like farming. Did you know, guys, here we discover something is very beautiful about Allah. Very beautiful, very unique, brother. I don't know if any of you notice with me, brother. Allah, he like farming. Look how beautiful this happy is, this hoppy. He planted among them. Among what? The Christians. He planted what? Beautiful trees. It's called enmity. What else? Beautiful flowers. It's called hatred. MashaAllah. Man, your God is so beautiful. So if this is what Allah he do for living, shaitan he does what? He's in vacation? Hello? Hello? He Muslims, why I have only 24 dislike? I mean, this is disappointing. Me, Christian Prince, only 24 dislike. I mean, this is insulting. I'm so upset. Let me make some coffee. Only 24 dislike me. Brother, it is haram. It is haram to see Christian Prince and you don't give him dislike. Please, brothers, give dislike immediately. We want to see 500 dislike, brother. Unbelievable. So, any Abdul here? Be honest, guys. Do you enjoy being here, listening to what we say here? It's fun, isn't it? I mean, look, here we learn, we laugh, and we get fat. Sorry to say so, because according to doctors, if you laugh a lot, you live longer, but you gain weight. So, good news for you, especially if you are trying to fight gaining weight. You know, sitting with me, let us see how many people will leave immediately. Oops, it was 920, 919, 917, 913, 800, 700, 600, 550, 520. I mean, everybody is leaving. Man, everybody is diet in these days. Did I tell you what happened to me in India, brother? This is what sometimes like those who make big speeches in front of big popular number of people, they make mistakes, and I made a mistake in India. They invited me, brother. This is a true story, by the way, Sahih Bukhari, to make a speech in front of thousands of Hindus, and I made a mistake. I said to them, brother and sister, if you go in the Quran, the biggest chapter, in case you do not know, it's called the chapter of the cow. And man, the second I said the biggest chapter in the Quran is the cow chapter, every Hindu starts saying Shahada. It was the biggest mistake ever in my life. However, I mean, how I do that? Saying that the biggest chapter in the Quran is the cow chapter. What a horrible mistake. But we learn from our mistakes, you know. We go back to our topic. I hate you all. uh, So who is a Muslim want to give us an answer? Until now, we are waiting for any brave Abdul. I mean, go search Googles, go search Yamamiya, you know, Ohahaya, anything, you know, ask. Did you watch those movies? Like, you know, they show you like an Indian American guy, and then there's there's an eagle flying in the sky, and supposedly the guy is speaking with his spirit. True story. Yeah. You know, always those things happen to the Prophet Muhammad. He go right away, and right away there's a angel have 600 wings. 600 what? Wings. Do you know how expensive the wings? Go to Walmart and try to buy some wings, chicken wings. If you buy like 10 wings, you pay like, I don't know, $15. It's really expensive. Muhammad is lucky. He got an angel with 600 wings. However, the Quran says that angels have how many wings? Who remember? How many wings? Anyone knows? Two and three and four. That you see, they are learning. See, they are good and getting really good. Okay, okay. So the angels they have either two or three or four. Muslims, how Muhammad he saw an angel with three with 600 wings. Anyone? Anyone? Who is lying here? Either Allah or the Prophet. What do you think? No, I cannot do my drawing because I signed a contract with the company. It's called the pen of Allah, and I promised them that I will not use my pen except for their commercial. I will write only in the tablet of Allah. It goes Galaxy. The Galaxy, not Galaxy 8, Galaxy the Great. It's the cousin of Alexander the Great. Any Muslim can explain to us how an angel can have three wings? I like to have three wings, by the way. That's really fun. I mean, let me tell you the benefit of having three wings. Two of them you fly with them, and one of them you use for barbecue. I mean, that's good. Hmm. Uh, any Abdul? Any Muslim? By the way, I assure you, Muslims they listen to me and they die laughing. You go if you there's tons of recording. If you go, especially like when I used to do chat rooms, Muslims they die laughing. They cannot hold themselves from laughing. Be because this is a very funny, stupid cult. I mean, this is a comedy show. The Muslim he's debating me, and suppose he's angry, and suddenly he explodes like, boom, and he's laughing. Christian Prince, you are really funny. You are really funny. Oh my God, man. You are laughing at your God, Abdul. What are you doing? Come on, you cannot do that. I can laugh, you cannot laugh. It's haram. It's haram. And by the way, Allah don't like those who laugh. Allah like those who do sneeze. So if you want to express your happiness and support to Allah, you have only one choice. Either you scream with anger saying Allahu Akbar, or you sneeze. Choose one. Have you ever heard of a God he likes sneezing? What do you think behind this? Muslims, honestly, I'm serious now. What do you think why Allah he like those who sneeze? And indeed, Allah love the sneeze. What? Allah love the sneeze? What? Unbelievable. Uh, once, um, once I opened a chat room in Paltalk, and I called it as a sneeze for the sake of Allah. The Muslim they went to Paltalk and they reported me. Do you believe it? I'm just doing charity to Allah. Allah accepts sneezing as donation. Make Allah happy. Sneeze. And this is why I believe that the best time for Allah to feel good is January, February, March, the flu time. And then Allah dislike yawning. Yeah. Any one of you is yawning? Why Allah dislike yawning? Because shaitan, he jump inside your mouth and he laugh at you. Instead of Muhammad teaching them who is this God, who is this Allah, the nature of this God, he is busy teaching us this garbage. Yani Yani, the God of sneezing who hate yawning. So let us say this. If there is one day a big war will happen between two groups, one is a Muslims, the other one is going to do what? Allah, the other one is going to do yawning to make Allah upset. The Muslims in return, they shoot back by sneezing. Hmm. Any Muslim? We go back to our topic. You see, we go around the bushes and still we cannot until now find a Muslim can tell us who is Allah and how Allah he says he will have sex with ourselves. How ourselves present beautiful eyed women and they are a human. Any Muslim? So that's it. There's no Muslims. So what we will do now? We sneeze. By the way, guys, do you think it's a good idea to go vacation for the sneezing island? Allow us to see the reference about what? About sneezing? My friend, let me teach you something. Uh, if you see anything in the screen, and you want to find the reference, especially if it's in English, just do that. Imagine you are copying and pasting Google. Just copy the, stop the video as it is, and let us say, type in Google, had we desire to find some diversion that which provide diversions. Stop here. You can try in Google, post it there, copy. Like I mean, for sure you cannot copy a video, but you can type it, and then you will find the reference. Very easy. You know what I mean, guys? Very easy. Yeah, I'm thinking why there is no island. It's called a sneezing island. Like the Maldives, they are very beautiful and they are controlled by ISIS. By the way, the Maldives is very dangerous place to go. Many of you they like to go there, I know, but it's controlled by Sharia law country, and ISIS is growing there so fast. So take a note. And I will not be surprised if they change the names of the Maldives to be called, let us the Sneezing Islands. Hmm? Why I don't tell speak in corner? I don't tell people what to do in their business. This is their business. I don't tell people what to do. You can do whatever you want. If they need to do so, they can do it. It's up to them. Anyone? I am low in IQ. Absolutely. I mean, brother, you want to tell me about it? I mean, I can tell. I'm very low in the IQ to the point I believe that if the women have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. And if the men have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy. I mean, do you see how the problem is big, brother? And I am low in the IQ to the point I believe that if you sneeze, Allah He love you, and if you fart, sorry, if you yawn, this is from Shaitan. Allah will, or Shaitan will love it. Who is the one who have a low IQ? Fee. Who is the one who have a low IQ? The one who said this is story, or the one who believe it? Please, come on, tell me. Be honest. Hmm? Oh, hold on. Forget about yawning and let us go to farting, something more expensive. You're a prophet, man. He have a special skills and knowledge. When shaitan, when shaitan hears the call to prayer, he turn his back and break winds. Oh boy. And I was wondering when I was in the Middle East, why the smell is so bad. I mean, why in the world the smell is so bad everywhere we go? Bingo, the prophet. And look here, guys. Look here how the prophet he explained to us what happened. The shaitan not only he fought, he turned his ass at us. Unbelievable, disgusting. You say Allah, Satan turned his ass and fought at you, which means there's eternal connection between fart and Allah. You say Allah, fart come. Hey Abdul, how the prophet he knew this? I mean, do you hear it? How the prophet knew that? I mean, your prophet is genius, man. Where's the guy who accused me with low IQ? Black holes is mentioned in the Quran. My friend, black holes is mentioned here in the Hadith. Don't you see it? This is the black hole. According to the Muslims, Shaitan is a black and he is farting. This is the black hole. Black hole in the Quran. Unbelievable. I like you, brother. I like you. You know, just remind you to make you an admin when we are not doing our show. Any Abdul? Where is this guy, Fee? What happened, Fee? Are you okay, Fee? I hope you are okay. Do you guys knows that Muhammad he said when a Muslim he praying, Shaitan take hair from his anus? Do you know that? Who is a Muslim here? He say, I challenge you to prove it. Who is a Muslim when I challenge me? Hmm? I'm drinking coffee, by the way, which means I will lose my voice because always when I drink coffee, I have allergy. But I can't resist this no more. I mean, that's it. I'm going to die without it. Muslims, who is a Muslim when I talk about low IQ? Me or you who believe that Shaitan take hair from your anus when you pray? Huh? Am I lying? Who is the Muslim or Mohammedan? Sorry for saying Muslim. Who is a Mohammedan? Want to challenge me to prove it? My brother in Allah, your anus under the conspiracy. Shaitan, brother, want to take hair from your anus. KGB, CIA, Shaitan, all of them, they are doing conspiracy against you. And they would do all of this to do one thing, to hurt you as a Muslim. By doing what? By taking hair from your anus. Is that true? Hello? Who is a Muslim when I say to me you are a liar? Get me busted. And I don't, you know, I like to be challenged. Come on. Hello? Hello? Look at the Muslim. He's speaking in text. He says, do you hear me? Do you hear me? The Muslim is praying for me. May Allah curse you. Wallahi, wallahi, you will cry, brother. What? Let me show you the text of this guy. Hold on. Look. CB, ZB, do you hear me? Question mark. Wallahi, which mean by Allah. CB, you will cry river in the dunya and in the last day. Brother, I'm crying from laughing. I cry for two reasons: onion and your prophet making a speech. I'm crying already, man. Don't you see that we cry from laughing here? What is that, Abdul? What is that? And Shaitan take hair from your anus? Why? I mean, is your prophet really serious? Did your prophet experience that? I'm just asking. I mean, if the prophet saying that, obviously he himself he suffered from it. Did Shaitan take hair from his anus? When you Muslims you hear your prophet saying such a statement, and you always speak about IQ, where is your IQ? Huh? Where is the guy who posed for me? And the other day he said to me, Musnad al-Imam Ahmad. He's the guy who called himself Tom. Hey Tom, because you like Imam Ahmed. Here we go. Brother, volume number 10, brother. Hadith number 11851. And hadith number 11852. Guys, do you notice how we close the Arabic to the Chinese? One, like one, you know, like John Shan, one. I mean, that's Chinese. So 11851 and 11852, it says, and the Prophet talking, not me. Inna Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam قال إن الشيطان يأتي أحدكم وهو في صلاته فيأخذ شعرة من دبره فيمدها فيرى أنه قد أحدث فلا ينصرف حتى يسمع صوتا أو يجد ريحا. Translation. Shall we translate it with smell or without smell? The Prophet said, Satan, he come to you, to the individual of you, while he is doing salah, praying, which means when you bend over, which is perfect position, and he straight out, not only he take a hair, I mean, look at the Prophet how he describe it, it's amazing, beautiful. So he hold the hair in your anus, and he straight it out first, like he did not just pull it right away fast, no, he wanna hurt you. So he straight it out and he like push until he take it out, and he will not stop in that until he make you fart and he hear it and he smell it. Now who is the Muslim want to say to me I'm lying? Brother, you're a prophet, absolutely genius. And there's no way he is not telling the truth. I witnessed to that. I mean, I went to the mosque many times, and the smell there is so bad. We have to admit. Where is the guy who says to me you have low IQ? Where is the guy who said to me he liked the book of Musnad Ahmad? Hello? By the way, I mean, a Muslim, you can examine if it's true or not, because if you are praying all your life and shaitan take care from your anus, I mean, by 2 months you will be bald there. Are you? You pray 5 times a day. Does that mean you fart 5 times a day too during the prayer? And how painful it is to be a Muslim. Thank God I'm not a Muslim. Imagine every time I'm gonna pray, somebody is a shaitan. He take care from. And it's painful there. All right. I give up. So you Muslims, you made articles about who is Allah. Until now, we got nothing, no answer. You do not know who is Allah. Let us summarize who is Allah. In Islam, Allah is a physical being. Christians, remember that. Allah is not a spirit. He has no spirit in Islam. So don't mix between the God of Islam and the God of Christianity. They have nothing to share, neither in nature, neither in ethic, neither in teaching, neither in the law. Nothing they share. Their God is a pagan, stupid cult created by crazy person, as you see, making fun of those Arab naive people, saying to them that shaitan take care from their anus. And you can imagine what kind of people around him to believe in such a thing. What kind of a prophet and what kind of followers they listen to such a man and he say such a thing. From their fruits you shall know them. Go and read the teaching of Jesus and see how wise, amazing, high, noble the teaching and the talk of Jesus. And look, Muhammad talking about anus and fart and hair taken from your anus. Shaitan put his foot there. What about shaitan? He play with your anus. Hold on. There's a video I wish I can play for you, but I'm afraid if I play it for you, half of you will die from heart attack from laughing. Anyone knows what the video I'm talking about? Give me a second. I will find you the video so you can watch it in your own risk. I don't want anyone to sue me. I am not responsible. Discrimination. Not discrimination. I mean, this guy, he learned English. He want to talk a disclaimer. You see the Arab. I mean, disclaimer, not discrimination. Unbelievable. Uh, let us see. All right. Search for this video. I will put for you on the screen. Or, you know, like there's a, just search for shaitan fart. Like this one, somebody did it and put my uh, book there. Uh, make shaitan fart. All right. 5 minute videos. Watch it. But be careful. You might, don't drink. Shahrazad. Come on, Shahrazad. You know, we got it. We got it. Don't repeat the same thing. Any Abdul? No, I cannot play it. First of all, the smell will be all over. Secondly, some of you will die and your wives will sue me for losing her husband became widow. Number three, I am not responsible for losing any furniture at home. Any Abdul? The guy here, he explained to you how shaitan, even he go inside your anus. That's what Muhammad said. يلعب الشيطان في مقعدته. الشيطان, this is shaitan, he will go inside your anus when you go to the bathroom if you don't say the prayer. There's a prayer to protect you. If you say the prayer, brother, you will become invisible. True story. You say the prayer, shaitan cannot see you no more. You go blind, like, where are you? Where are you? Like, shaitan is like, where are you? Hazy B, where are you? Now shaitan, he cannot see me. I can do my business now. If you don't say that prayer and you are Abdul, shaitan right away, he will bring his screwdriver and his wife will be with him. She will help him screwdriver drill all in your anus. And then he will get inside. I'm not kidding, just watch it. I'm sure many of you now, they will leave this page and they will go watch it there. Unbelievable. I cannot because they will claim copyright over it. I wish. Otherwise, it's going to be really funny, hilarious. And many of you might convert to Islam after that. And this is my real worry. You see, sometimes I make excuses, which is not true. This is a real excuse. I believe if you watch this video, you will convert to Islam. You cannot resist this. No way. The wisdom of the Prophet. Beyond farting imagination. Oh, Muslim proper? Why you are saying it's boring? Why? Are you insulting the Prophet? Are you saying the Prophet is boring? Because we are talking about your Prophet. If shaitan hear the prayer, he fart. So Muslim, why you are saying this is boring? And by the way, your Prophet is the first one to discover the real reason behind the global warming. A lot of farting, which is a methanol. Do you see the real reason behind the global warming? It's not what they lie to you, those liberals, they say to you cars and blah 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 and madness. It is the fart of shaitan. And we have the Prophet Muhammad, who is the first scientist in the world who discovered this. 1.4 billion Muslims are praying to Allah 5 times a day. All the shayateen in the world, they have to fart until they finish the prayer. Can you imagine how much fart is that? Hmm? It is not methanol. What is the fart then? Excuse my English, guys. What is the fart? Is it the fart methanol? What the fart is? You know, by the way, I have 2 degrees in in chemical. I have two PhD. One about how to cook an egg, and this is chemical because you have to add oil in the fryer, you break the egg, and then you like this is my first PhD. The second PhD, it's in farting. This is ammonia. Are you serious? No, 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 no. I don't agree with you. First of all, I believe Shaitan, his farting is more expensive and unique because he eat a lot of beans. Unbelievable. I hate you all. I hate you. Truly, truly, I hate you. And Abdul? Yeah, the fart is a gas too, and it's flammable, by the way. Don't you know that? Don't you know that fart is a flammable? So actually, if somebody fart, if you put a fire in front of it, you will have fire in the house. I'm serious. Never fart in the front of your fireplace gas. It will burn your pajama. Fire will be in your ass. I'm serious. It is flammable. This is why sometimes you see in the sewage explosion. Like if somebody throw fire or etc. This is why those who work in the sewage, they are not allowed. They have to use oxygen with them, and they have to open it a few hours before they get in, and they cannot smoke inside because that means you are seeking a big explosion. You would die. Uh, say it with Zach and Naik style. What does that mean? What do you mean? Say what? And please don't involve brother Zakir Naik with farting. This is far away from his specialty. Sorry, brother Zakir Naik, his specialty is a lot more classified. Higher, higher. Any Abdul? All right, I'm going to stop for today. Today is a Friday, and you guys maybe you have your family and your friends. The only me, poor me, I'm here alone reading about farting. All of you have friends. I'm alone. Me, Allah, Muhammad, Shaitan, and farting. What a life. Should I have some change? I mean, I deserve some change in my life. Let us change to something better. I mean, what this is about farting. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I cannot take it no more. So we will change to something nicer. Okay? Let us talk about something more cute and more lovely. Lizard. Mean. Why I cannot find it? First of all, we go before we go to the lizard. Let us talk about the mouse, brother. The prophet, he gave us advice to turn the fire off before you sleep because the mice will turn the whole house in fire. Number two, enemy of Allah, the Geigo. If we search for Geigos, hold on, let us search for Geigos. Am I saying the word Geigo or correctly? Sure wrong. Sure it's wrong. I never said an English word correctly. Unbelievable. Alhamdulillah. In purpose. My friends, let me introduce to you one of the enemies of Allah. Do you know that this is an enemy to Allah? And every Muslim, he have a duty to kill it? Another way to do jihad against it? Yes, brother. Allah consider this an enemy to him, brother. And actually, I believe that this one is the most wanted lizard for Allah. And the reason for that, look how he is looking up and he's challenging Islam. And obviously he have Islamophobia problem. Anyone knows why this poor animal is wanted by Allah and every Muslim have to kill it? Hmm? Anyone? Hello? You don't know why? I'm really disappointed. I mean, how dare you? Hey, brother, let us do some investigation, brother. This creature, brother, he did a lot of harm. He tried to kill Prophet Abraham. And brother, I was there, and this is a true story. Abu Huraira reported that the Prophet, may Allah bless him, saying, he who killed the Jago will, with first strike, there are 70 reward for him. If. Okay. The Prophet called him to be killed, calling it a noxious little creature. Okay, getting more exciting here. The Prophet, you go to the FBI website, you will see the most wanted person and there's a reward. So imagine this is the website of Allah. This is actually, it is, this is the FBI of Allah. He, announcement, he who killed the Jago with the first strike, or Gaigo, with the first stroke, for him are denied 100 deeds or rewards. And the one with the second shot, less than that. And the one who kill him with the third one, less than that. I mean, look at the wisdom here. If you kill him from the first shot, Allah give you $100,000. If you kill him with the second shot, maybe we'll give you maybe 70. If you kill him with the third shot, maybe 30. Why you want to do that? Kill him from the first shot, man. So now we learned that the Mujahideen, when they see a lizard in the street or anyone, they have to kill him. They cannot let him go. ISIS, they have war against lizard. This is why they were busy in Iraq and Syria. A lot of lizard there. But let's read this story. A woman entered upon Aisha, and in her hand was an iron-footed stick. She said, "What is this?" Aisha, said, "It is for those Gaigos, because the Prophet of Allah told us that it was nothing that did not try to extinguish the fire of Abraham." The translation here wrong. "Except for this animal. So guys, when they tried to kill Abraham by the fire, all the animals, they were shouting, bring water, elephant, birds, chickens, even turtles. Even turtles, they came to stop the fire of Abraham. The only one he was not helping, in the top of that, he was trying to burn Abraham. It was this one. Do you know what he was doing? Anyone knows what he was doing? Who knows? What the lizard was doing? No, nobody knows. I'm so disappointed. No, he was blowing fire at him. He's a dragon. Look at him. Look at him. I mean, come on. I mean, we have to be honest here. Do you see? He was blowing fire. So all the animals were trying to stop the fire except Mr. Dragon. He was trying to burn Abraham. And by the way, let me show you my arm. I have here an injury. If you don't believe me, I swear by Allah. Here, this lizard. He once because once I was in the jungle in Brazil, in Saudi Arabia. You know, we were crossing the borders from Venezuela because we want to be a refugee in America, which is in the borders of Iraq. And then we crossed it, and we found ourselves, you know, like in the Soviet Union. And then like we decided to take you know, like some meal, and we said to ourselves, let us you know, like make fire. And there's no fire in Alaska, so we said, okay, what we can do in Alaska without fire? So we look for Jaigo, and we said, Jaigo, can you turn the fire for us? And he blew fire, but you know, because it was too very powerful, as you know, in as I told you, in Alaska, which is in Buenos Aires, it was very cold there, and I have fire here in my arm. True story. I mean, why people don't believe my story? How come you believe the story of Muhammad, but you don't believe my story? What's wrong with my story? Anything is missing? So you must have believe in the story of Muhammad, but you don't believe in my story. Why? I mean, this is not even fair. Unbelievable. I'm really jealous. Really jealous. Why you don't believe in my story? Why? What's wrong with the story? This is true story. Do you have witness? Oh boy. Anyway. You are Muhammad. You are Muhammad hijab friend. Let us debate. Let me ask you a question. What does that mean? Are you his girlfriend? What does that mean? I mean, so if you are his friend, so what does that mean? Does that mean you are qualified to debate me? The guy, Mimi Hijab, he don't dare even to say hello to me. Brother, he was in the pocket of Muhammad Hijab one day. Open his Skype and debate me. Oh boy. Good one, brother. Good one. I mean, you prove to us that you are a sheikh now. You are a friend of the guy who said, Allah he pray for, not two. You are the friend of the guy who said, for 4,000 years. 4,000 years the Jews, they've been commanded to worship God only. So the Quran is a book of lies. The Quran says the Jews, they worship a guy. His name is Uzair. Anyway. Okay, guys. I will let you go. Today is a Friday. Enjoy your time with your family. If you are married, be good to your wife. Give her a smile. She's working all day, taking care of you. If you are a wife, be beautiful. Be nice to your husband. Be lovely to your children. Try to have peace. Try to bring joy to your family. Love is very beautiful. And if you don't have it in your life, you better create it. Fun is very important. Love is very good. In the same time, be smart. And don't make a fool like the fool we are speaking about, fooling you, then it is shame on you to be fool. And to be a fool is not an excuse not to be judged for being foolish. So we have to be vigilant, smart, careful, and educated. I'm so glad to have you here, that all of you are learning, and I will be happy to meet you soon again, maybe tomorrow. And we hope that soon we will have a brave sheikh who have the courage and the knowledge to come and say, I want to debate you. If you know anyone, he is or he claimed to be a sheikh, shaky one or not shaky, doesn't matter. All what you need to do, make a video if you want, or post a challenge in Facebook in your official account, and we will verify that you are really someone who is qualified to debate me, and give us your Skype, and we will be happy to call you. I do not need a topic. Don't tell me what the topic. The one who know, he knows. He do not need to know a topic. Open debate, whatever you wish, and we go for it. So thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. And don't forget, if you like to learn more and to educate yourself, you can get my books, which is written in many languages. And remember, we have our book translated finally to Spanish, in case you speak Spanish. Tell your friends to read our books, and this is another way to support what we do. Thank you. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. And see you soon. Bye-bye.